We have now talked about 3 of the 4 different templates. Tips templates are the ones that we provide. Currently, there are more than 250. Tips templates always revert back to the format we provided them in. A modified template indicates that you've made a change in the whitespace, and you want this template available for future use. A client template also reflects a change being made in the whitespace, but these templates are specific for a particular client. In common practice, regardless of whether there's been a change made in the whitespace, most attorneys will save the template as a client template. This allows them to look at the whitespace at the bottom of the screen and see all of the templates they've started for this particular client. Client documents are a little bit different than the other 3, which are interactive. In an interactive template, changing the data will cause the template to change. You can think of a client document, on the other hand, as sort of a snapshot picture of what a specific template looked like at any point in time. Here's an example of how this might be used. Let's say your offices operate in the paper world. In this situation, anytime something is sent out your door, you'll typically make a physical copy of it. You may even add a note with a title, some basic information, and when it was sent. This is done to preserve the original information prior to any changes. In our system, the moment a change is made, the template is automatically changed. Think of templates in our system as working drafts. They continually reflect any changes. Using a client document allows you to freeze client information at any point in time for future reference. That way, for example, if opposing counsel is looking at a previously dated document, you will always have the option to see exactly what that individual is seeing. There is one other thing I want to show you before we finish this part of our training. It's a function called the Letter Creator. The function is indicated by the blue-green button labeled Letter Creator. Once selected, a dialog box opens, asking you who you would like to write a letter to. Examples could be a current client, a law guardian, or a judge. Once a name is selected or entered, the system will automatically offer you a letter template. Names and addresses will be appropriately placed, and there will be space to add content in your letter. There are 2 primary benefits to this feature. First of all, if you're creating a letter that's client-specific and you save it as a client template, when you now select Client Templates, in addition to seeing any templates created for this client, you will also see copies of all correspondence specific to this client. The second benefit is in the event you are using standardized letters. For example, if your firm always creates a letter related to beginning a court process that outlines things like time and date, you can simply save the letter as a modified template and in future cases pull the same letter back up, edit information like time and date, and your letter is complete. Now let's talk about how to save a client document. Begin by selecting the File button. About halfway down the list, select the option titled Make Final Client Document. That is how this particular client document is saved. Always keep in mind that this is simply a snapshot picture of what a document looked like at a certain point in time. Therefore, you will want to ensure that you are in condense mode to avoid having checkboxes in the copy of your document. Let's talk about 2 other features of document assembly. About halfway through your toolbar, you'll notice an icon with a turquoise W on it. This allows you to actually convert your template into a Word document. There are a couple of basic reasons why you might want to do this. One example is if you are trying to do some creative editing that's beyond the capability of our system's basic editing capability. By creating a Word document, you'll have the advantage of all of the features that software offers. Just keep in mind that any changes you make outside of our software will not automatically be imported. This could create a synchronization issue. Another reason you may choose to convert to a Word document is in the event you might want to email a document to someone you're working with. Because our templates are formatted specifically for our software, the person you send the template to will not be able to open it. By converting to a Word document, anybody with Word software will be able to view the document. I also want you to note that the last icon from the right allows you to convert your document to PDF. This format may also be desirable for emailing.